Hey everybody, it's Meteorologist Jim Caldwell here with you, streaming on Facebook, on YouTube, and getting the word out for what is going to be an absolutely gorgeous day today with temperatures that will ultimately end up back in the 70s. Right now, as we look a little closer to our map, you can see that we are pretty comfortable out there even right now. We're sitting in the 70s in a few of these locations, but you also have some 60s that are out there as well. We'll continue that 70-degree trend, and then we're going to see those numbers go up a little bit more toward the afternoon and evening hours. So let's look at some of them up close and personal. And you see them right there, 64 in Georgetown, 69 in Frankfort. So it's pretty comfortable out there overall for all of us. The bigger picture, you can see that a big chunk of the U.S. doing very well with our numbers right now. The hottest spots are where you would imagine. Deep South. You go to New Orleans, it's 85 degrees right now, and it's 1042 there. So, yeah, it's a little sticky for sure. Then you get down into Florida as well. But around here, we're faring very well. What happened and what's happening, front went through. All right, we've talked about that. It brought the rain earlier in the week. Look south of that front. You see that area there where you can find, of course, New Orleans. It's still south of that frontal boundary. It's not under it just yet. So what's happened is we waited for it to pass on through, and it hasn't. It's just kind of hanging out there just north of the city. We look at our rainfall data around here because that front did bring us some rain earlier in the week. Now here's the thing. That's the only rain we've had in the entire month here in Lexington. The last measurable rainfall was September 12th. All right, just earlier this week, right? Brought us 0.39 inches. Well, that's the current total for the entire month out of Bluegrass Airport. We should be on pace to be closer to 1.5 inches. We are not, but here's what's going to happen. You're going to see that moisture increase quite a bit as we get into the weekend. You see the showers, they start crossing the border from Tennessee Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. There you see a little more of that moisture, but a lot of this is going to be in southern and eastern Kentucky at the same time. So we're covering up that spot in particular with a better shot of some rain moving through the area. And that could be where our totals are going to be a little bit higher. And it lingers for a little while into Sunday as well. As far as the totals are concerned, here's one of the latest projections. And you'll see that starting at about noontime on Saturday, the first little push of moisture shows up. Then it becomes measurable. And then we measure even more. Some of those totals going in 3/4 of an inch up to an inch. Here in Lexington, if you go just by this one particular trend, it does not get that wet at all. We do have rain, but you're looking at roughly 1/10 of an inch. So that's kind of what we're looking at. And a lot of this could show up during game time when we get the game going out at Kroger Field as Akron rolls into town. So that is a possibility for us as well. I don't think it's a washout for the game, but do be prepared with that poncho. We've talked about that the past couple of days, so at least have it handy. I appreciate you stopping by and checking us out here on Facebook and YouTube. We are going to be back on television in about 15 minutes for WKYT News at noon. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you.